Hello, my fellow human, and welcome back to another daily dice where we ask the dice for a message and find out what that is. Keeping in mind that these are general readings, so please take what resonates, leave what does not, knowing that as you interact with the channel by liking, commenting, and subscribing, it does allow me an opportunity to directly connect with your energy and get you out more resonant readings. And if you are interested in supporting the channel further, check out the description box down below where you will find the links necessary to do so, to send me an email for a personal reading where I will get you out some further information, and to also follow me on over to my podcast, which is a fun, chill hangout session with yours truly, and I really hope to see you there. So that being said, let's go ahead and find out what today's daily message is. So Source, what is today's daily dice? What would you like my fellow humans to know? What is today's daily dice? What messages do you have for my fellow humans today, Source? What is today's daily dice? Okay, so we have the Sun, the third house, and Aquarius energy. I'm going to move you up just a tad bit here. There we go. It's a little better. The focus. Maybe. There we go. Okay, so third house we could be talking about. Y'all know I don't like to mention it, but I'm gonna. Twin flame. But we could be talking about siblings. We could be talking about family. Let me connect with this energy and see. Because honestly, I feel like this is more than... This isn't really twin flame energy. I'm just going to be honest. I don't feel like that. Look at this fly right here chilling. Y'all see him right there? Right there. Just chilling. Get out of here, fly. This fly has been too friendly on the videos today. We don't want you. I feel like this is childhood friendships that we're dealing with, or this is siblings that we're dealing with, right? People that you went to school with, people that you grew up with, people that you communicate with regularly, people that you have a friendship with, people that you're connected to. Okay? And the reason being is because we have Aquarius energy here, and that's why I don't feel like this is twin flames. There's like some sort of emotional detachment going on here, some sort of scattered energy. It's very impersonal. Like feeling disconnected. Maybe there was an argument over social media or an argument in life about, you know, what it was you were doing, where it was you were going, how it is that you see the world with the sun here, right? How it is that you appear, how it is that you express yourself. Excuse me. And it feels like there was an argument here. Like definitely some form of communication, but it does feel like a disconnection. Like not realizing that somebody doesn't understand where you're coming from. Somebody doesn't understand the path that you've taken. Someone does not see what you see along the journey. That's what this feels like right here. Just feel like a sense of like, I'm right and you're wrong. I'm big and you're small. I'm tall and you're short. You know, it's like that. Like this feels like, oh, well, you have to understand where I'm coming from, but they're not open to seeing where you're coming from. And so there does feel like there's this, all of a sudden, an emotional disconnect. Like this is somebody that you cared for. This is somebody that you were willing to, you know, allow bygones to be bygones. But it feels like something was said here or something was conveyed. You know, it could have been read between the lines type of internet, social media BS, and feels like that is something that came through where it's like, wait, hold on, I was willing to let sleeping dogs lie, but you're just attacking me for no reason. Like, what the heck is going on? And this does feel like sibling or friends or somebody that's really close to you, somebody that you've known for a very long time. And it's all about how you are, like how you show up, what you choose to do with your life. And it's like them attacking you in some way, shape, or form and trying to make themselves seem some way that they're not. And it's hard because I feel like you were just really trying to help in a situation, or you're really trying to be there in a situation, like trying to make the future side of things be easier, and it didn't work out that way. And instead this person took it as a plight against them, and so they decided to attack your character is what it feels like here. So it does feel very personal. Okay, this does feel very personal, but I feel like why Source is bringing this up is just a reminder that even when it feels personal, there's no reason for us to play into their games. You know, when somebody's attacking us that way, it's like sometimes you just have to let it play out the way it's going to play out, because it does feel like they are going to be seen for who they are, right? This is something that you don't have to fight for recognition on who you are, your character, because it's going to show. Like, people are going to see who you are all of a sudden. Like, people are going to be like, oh, wow, like, what so-and-so said about, you know, about you was wrong. What so-and-so tried to implore about you was wrong, right? Yeah, and that's because you're a leader here, right? And leaders don't get involved in that. They don't play that lowball stuff. And so, and that's another thing. I feel like this is just jealousy coming in, like where a person's just really jealous about the situation. Let's get one of these out on it. Can you tell us a little bit more about this, Source? Thank you. Yeah, somebody is just like really just has a problem with the fact that you are who you are. House 7, profound relationships, intimacy and romantic relationships. This could be a past lover. Okay, I'm going to put that here. I'll move this stuff over. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, we have Virgo, integrity, reverence, and service. Yeah, you're going to be seen for what it is that you've done. Like you help, like it feels like you're helping someone. I mean, Virgo is all about helping people, right? Like helping others, being of service to others. So it does feel like you helped someone. And yeah, Spirit has planned, this and that are true. Okay. Yeah, so we have Dolphin Spirit with this and that are true with number 20. This flipped out first. And then we have Koala Spirit with number 35. Spirit has a plan. So it does feel like things are going to be seen for what they are. And then look on the bottom. I can't make this up. Sometimes life stings with Wasp Spirit. And be generous of spirit underneath that with Lion Spirit. Like, that's the thing. You've been really generous. Something you did was really generous. And it's like... oh, this is like really ugly energy. Like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that you had to deal with this. Because it's like you did something that was very from the heart. Like, you didn't do it for recognition. You didn't do it for the accolades. You didn't do it for anything other than just being a generous, kind person. And then somebody came back and said something or did something in regards to that. And it feels like this is somebody you've known your whole life. Like somebody you've known since a child. And it feels like that it was just very ruthless. Like what they did to you, it feels very ruthless. Like very uncalled for. Is the energy coming through here. Very uncalled for. And it's almost like they did it without realizing almost. It was almost like it was just a habit. Because it wasn't the way that they thought you should show up, or it wasn't the way that they felt like you could have shown up. And so they just did what they were habitually did with everyone else, it feels like. And like I said, I feel like for you is like you're like willing to let it go. Like you're willing to let it go when they said it the first time. But it feels like it was carried on. And it was carried on over where like maybe they said it to your face and then it was on social media where they all of a sudden were just like went AWOL and started saying all these things about you. And they may not have said your name, but they like they insinuated that it was you. Right? And that's what hurt. And we were like, wait, hold on. This is not where I was going with this. Like, don't you understand? And they're saying right now, like Source is saying, don't worry about that. Don't worry, even though it's hard, even though it hurts, right? Sometimes life stings. Like, even though it hurts. I'm well aware that this hurts. I'm well aware that this is not a pretty picture to be in. But you're going to be seen as this beautiful, strong individual that you are. Even though this person did what they did. Let's see what we have coming out here. Yeah, you're going to be seen as this amazing person. And here's it, like, that's the thing. Like, I feel like you're like, but I didn't want that. Like, I feel like you were just like, that's not even what I was going for. And they're saying, we understand that, but this person, whoever this is, whether this is a sibling or a friend, they needed to be they need to be brought down back to earth. Like, they've got their heads in the clouds thinking that they're so much better than everybody, or thinking that they've got so much more on everybody, or that they have a right to say what they have to say. And this is like Source, like basically saying like, hold on, you need to be brought back down to earth. Like, you need to be shown that this person was actually doing this from the kindness of their heart. Yeah, we have reliability here with goat, number 19. Like, that's why I'm feeling like you brought in some sense of reliability, some sense of strength to a situation, and they're saying that you did the otherwise. Like, that's not at all how you showed up. And it's like they're just trying to paint a picture of what's not really there. Yeah, you're meant to release this. Like, this is something you're meant to let go. I'm not surprised that came out. I do want to put these here because I feel like these need to be seen. Yeah, this is a rough energy, right? And this is interesting because, like, we have 37, which is 10, and we have 64, which is 10. So 10, 10, this is actually ending a cycle for both of you. So they can choose to end it, but I feel like you're going to because that's your nature. But look, we have embrace your emotions, allow your feelings to surface and be accepted with number 18. So this is helping you to accept your emotions in the situation. Right? This is helping you to heal a wound and to sit with those emotions that aren't very, very pretty, right? Let's see what your angel message is. Zana says, you are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you, and I ask you to relax and feel safe. Look, I cannot make this up. Like, this feeling is so strong. Like, it just feels like it was a sense of attack. Right? It says take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. So making sure you're asserting yourself in this situation, but not to attack them, but to release and to focus on how you're feeling. The emotional turmoil that's going on inside of you is leading you to a much greater outcome than what this situation is. This person did not do right by you at all. But this was all part of the plan. Like, this was all part of Source's plan to get you to heal from this. I feel like you would not have otherwise healed from this if this hadn't have arisen. It was like, are you serious? Like, I was really this kind and open and generous with you, and this is how you're going to treat me. And it's because that triggered some really deep wound on a very core level of your being. And that's why. It's not to hurt you. It wasn't anything. It's to help you release this sense of emotion. And to show you that you really are someone that's stable. And that's why you're going to get accolades for what it is that you've done. That's why people are going to see like, wow, you're really not what everybody said or what this person said that you were. You're really not at all. But you had to go through this. This was like going through a short storm is what it felt like. It felt like a really short storm, but it was really intense, right? So I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you had to do this. I'm so sorry that you had to go through this, but it was with a greater purpose, okay? So this is what I see for you. If you feel like this is your reading, leave a little lion emoji down below and say, I am a generous heart who is protected, to let Source know that you accept this beautiful energy that is coming to you, that you understand that Source has this wonderful plan for you. And you are protected. Leave me a thumbs up down below, but I'm going to go ahead and leave it there and get on out of here. I do want to take a quick second, though, to thank your guides, your spirit messengers, your angel source, and my spirit guides for coming together to give us this message. And until next time, stay human. Bye.